emperors, legions, a civilization of marble and law that ruled the known world. That's the Rome we all picture, right? A city of unbelievable grandeur, where the Senate debated the fate of nations and generals paraded their conquests. It's a great story, but it's not the whole story. Not even close. While emperors and senators held power in the light, a different kind of power was brewing in the shadows. In the sprawling, dirty back alleys of the Suburra, in torchlit taverns, and even in the marble corridors of power itself, there was a hidden world where the real currency was fear. This wasn't a single secret mafia, but a sprawling criminal underworld that bought and sold power through theft, extortion, and murder. They dealt in everything from stolen goods to deadly poisons, from political favors to assassination. This is the story of Rome's criminal networks and the secret underworld they built. To get a handle on Rome's underworld, you first have to understand the collegia. On the surface, these were a perfectly normal, even essential part of Roman life. Think of them as a mix of trade guilds, social clubs, and burial societies. Every profession had one. Bakers, boatmen, builders, you name it. They gave people a sense of community and a safety net in a city of over 1 million. Members paid dues, and in return, they got a proper burial and a network of brothers. But in the chaotic final days of the Republic, this system got twisted. Ambitious and ruthless politicians saw the collegia not as social clubs, but as ready-made armies. See, a politician couldn't just hire a private army. That was super illegal. But he could become the patron of a dozen trade guilds. He could shower them with money and favors, and in return, these so-called working men's groups of dock workers and laborers, strong, tough, and organized, would give him the muscle he needed on the streets. Suddenly, a guild of carpenters was now a political gang, ready to intimidate rivals, break up public meetings, or swing an election with brute force. And just like that, the line between civic life and organized crime started to dissolve. The statesman Cicero watched in horror as these associations were turned into paramilitary forces that could bring the entire city to a halt. This was the birth of a new kind of power in Rome, one that didn't play by the Senate's rules. It was raw, it was violent, and it was born in the streets. This was just the beginning. The corruption of the collegia laid the groundwork for a much more sinister and organized criminal empire. In our next section, we'll meet the godfathers of Rome, the powerful men who controlled these street gangs and turned crime into a business, men who could challenge the authority of even the most powerful senators. If you're finding this hidden history of Rome fascinating, do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe so you do not miss what's coming next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.